The screen is completely black, and a mysterious voice asks, "What happens when the world's funniest rabbit sneaks into mankind's most powerful rocket?" Dramatic drums roll as the silhouette of a rocket appears in the background. Can carrots survive zero gravity? Can a rabbit outsmart aliens on the moon and even face off with Marvin the Martian on Mars? Suddenly, Bugs Bunny pops his head from the side of the screen, casually munching a carrot. "Hey, what's up, Doc?" Guess we're about to find out. The countdown begins. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Flames erupt, engines roar, and the rocket launches into the sky, carrying one very confused rabbit. Bugs Bunny digs his way out of his rabbit hole and expects to find a carrot patch. Instead, he comes out right in the middle of NASA's launch pad, surrounded by huge machines, fuel pipes, and running scientists. Security guards point at him. "Hey, who let a rabbit in here?" Bugs shrugs and replies, "Relax, Doc. I'm just here for lunch." Before anyone can catch him, the rocket doors slam shut, and Bugs accidentally ends up inside the spacecraft. The engines ignite, and the rocket shoots into the sky. Bugs tumbles around, floating in zero gravity, carrots drifting around him. Hey, one small hop for a bunny, one giant leap for carrot kind. When the rocket finally lands, Bugs steps out in an oversized astronaut suit. The helmet looks like a fishbowl wobbling on his head. He gazes around. So this is the moon? Not much nightlife, huh? Bugs plants a carrot like a flag and proudly declares, "Claimed in the name of Bugs Bunny for the United Carrots of America." But the ground shakes, and from the craters crawl small, glowing aliens with big eyes and antennas. Their leader squeaks, "Intruder! Capture the rabbit." Bugs pulls out another carrot, chews calmly, and mutters, "Here we go again." Laser beams shoot across the lunar surface. Bugs digs underground, pops out behind them, and ties their antennas together like shoelaces. The aliens tumble into a heap. Bugs dusts off his gloves. "Guess I'm the heir apparent around here." Suddenly, a giant UFO descends, casting a huge shadow. A claw drops, aiming to grab Bugs. At the last second, it snatches the alien leader instead. Bugs waves. "Bon voyage, Green Bean." The UFO zooms away, leaving Bugs alone on the moon. Back on Earth, news channels erupt with headlines. Breaking news, rabbit conquers the moon. Crowds cheer, children wave carrot flags, and Bugs becomes an overnight celebrity. Meanwhile, inside the rocket, he accidentally pushes another button. Engines roar, and the rocket blasts off again, this time heading straight toward Mars. Bugs frowns. Sheesh, these cabs never stop where you want them to. The rocket crashes into the dusty red surface of Mars. Bugs stumbles out and looks around. Hey, this place could use a gardener. Suddenly, Marvin the Martian appears with his ray gun. "Earth creature, you are trespassing. Prepare to be disintegrated." Bugs smirks and replies, "Disintegrated? Don't you mean dinner-grated?" Past the salad, Doc Marvin fires his laser. Bugs dodges, digs underground, and pops up behind him. The chase begins. Bugs ties Marvin's shoelaces, and Marvin stumbles, accidentally blasting a hole in his own helmet. Smoke pours out. Bugs pulls down Marvin's helmet and whispers, "Better luck next invasion, Space Cadet." Marvin quickly regains his balance and traps Bugs inside a giant glass dome. Bugs pretends to panic. "Oh no! Whatever shall I do?" Then with one swift dig underground, he reappears behind Marvin and locks him inside the dome instead. Marvin pounds on the glass while Bugs waves. "See you later, Martian." Floating back into space, Bugs finds himself surrounded by satellites. He bumps into one, and suddenly disco music blasts out. Another satellite flashes neon lights. Bugs shrugs. Not bad for a space party. Carrots float around him in zero gravity, and he juggles them like a circus performer. Soon, a group of small aliens joins in, and together they dance through the stars in a cosmic conga line. Eventually, the rocket sets its course back toward Earth. It hurtles through the atmosphere and crash lands right in the middle of Times Square, New York. Crowds gather instantly, cheering wildly. Reporters rush forward with microphones. "How does it feel to be the first rabbit astronaut?" Bugs smirks. Hey, a little gassy. Too many space beans scientists drape a golden carrot-shaped medal around his neck, and the mayor hands him the keys to the city. Kids scream with joy as Bugs munches the medal. Crunchy. Just how I like it. Fireworks light up the night sky. The crowd chants his name. Bugs takes one last look at the camera, winks, and says, Hey, guess I really am over the moon this time. Then he hops into his rabbit hole, vanishing underground. The classic Looney Tunes circle outro spins onto the screen. Bugs Bunny pokes his head out one last time with a carrot in hand and says, That's all, folks.